Hello and welcome back to the Scottish English podcast, the place where you can learn English while exploring the history, culture and voices of Scotland. I'm Claire and today we're going to take a deep dive into one of the most fascinating parts of Scotland's past and present, the clans of Scotland. Don't forget to download the free transcript which accompanies this episode. It contains definitions, the pronunciation and some idiomatic phrases for some of the words I use today. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Or if you're a big fan, consider supporting the show's creation by leaving a tip or becoming a member. You'll get early access to the audio versions of the podcast, and depending on which tier you choose, you could even get the opportunity to request your own episode topics. More about all that in the description. Right, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's step back into the Highlands and Lowlands to discover the power, pride, and the stories of the Scottish clans. The history and significance of Scottish clans. The word clan comes from the Gaelic word clan, meaning children or family. But in Scotland, clans were not just families in the usual sense. They were powerful social groups that shaped Scottish history and identity for centuries. A clan gave you protection, a sense of belonging, and a leader, the clan chief. In many ways, clans were Scotland's versions of small nations within a nation. They played a huge role in battles, alliances and politics. And for many Scots, being part of a clan was at the heart of who they were. The clan system and its significance. Imagine life in medieval Scotland, especially in the Highlands. The land was rugged and often hard to farm. Life could be tough, so people depended on their clans for survival. The clan system worked a bit like this. Each clan had a chief who acted like a leader, judge and protector. Under him, there were smaller groups, led by important families. Everyone in the clan was connected by loyalty, even if they were not related by blood. This structure gave stability, but it could also bring about rivalry. Clans sometimes fought each other for land, power or honour. These feuds shaped the history of the Highlands and are still remembered in stories and songs. Famous clans. Some clans became especially powerful and well known. Let's look at a couple of the most famous. Clan Campbell. Based in Argyll in Western Scotland, the Campbells grew into one of the most influential and politically skilled clans. They were often close to the Scottish crown and played a major role in national politics. Clan MacDonald. Sometimes called the Lords of the Isles, the MacDonalds controlled vast territories and were rivals to the Campbells. They were seafaring people with huge power in the west of Scotland and even challenged kings for influence. These clans, and many others like MacLeod, Fraser and Mackenzie, didn't just shape Scotland's history, they shaped its legends and stories. Tartan patterns and their meanings. Now, when you think of clans, you probably picture tartan. Colourful checked patterns woven into kilts and scarves. Each clan came to be associated with its own tartan design. These patterns symbolised unity and pride. If you wore your clan's tartan, you were saying, "This is who I am and this is where I belong." Today, tartans are still hugely popular. You'll find different ones registered for specific clans, but also modern tartans created for organisations, towns, and even Scotland's second national drink, Iron Brew. The Jacobite Uprisings and clan loyalty. One of the most dramatic moments in clan history came during the Jacobite Uprisings in the 1700s. Many Highland clans supported the Jacobite cause. They wanted to restore the Stuart kings to the throne of Britain. This loyalty led to famous battles such as Culloden in 1746, where the Jacobite forces were defeated by the British Army. The aftermath was devastating for the clan system. The British government saw clans as a threat. Wearing tartan was banned for a time, and clan chiefs lost much of their traditional power. It was the beginning of the end for the old clan structure. Modern day clans and their relevance. So what about today? Do clans still exist? The answer is yes, but in a very different way. Modern clans are more about heritage and identity than about politics or fighting. Many Scots and people of Scottish descent around the world proudly identify with their clan. There are international clan gatherings, festivals and societies that celebrate this heritage. And of course, tartans and clan names remain a living symbol of Scottish pride. Whether you're in Edinburgh, New York, Sydney or Toronto, you might meet someone who says proudly, "I'm a MacDonald," or "My family comes from Clan Fraser." The clans of Scotland remind us of something powerful: the human need for belonging, for loyalty and for identity. From feuds in the Highlands to family reunions across continents today, the spirit of the clans continues to shape Scotland's story. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the clans of Scotland. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with a friend who loves Scottish history. See you next time on the Scottish English podcast.